afternoon, good morning, good evening, guys, wherever you are on this rock. Captain Pizzazz here. Got the Eco Power on the motor stand. We're going to tear her down and we'll let you see some of that process. I'll try to get you as much of that as I can. We'll do a little zoom in shots, all that good stuff. So we'll get to tearing this engine apart and we'll let you see what's going on. So be right back. Alright guys, so the first step is to remove our DIC, our direct ignition cartridge, which is right on top of the engine. DIC for short, D-I-C. So we'll start taking that out. Let me get on the other side of the engine here so you guys can see. I might get out the air tools for some of this. We'll see. And we're just taking this apart to check things. I think the only thing we'll buy is just new seals. Once we measure and check everything, if everything's all good, I think just new bearings and all new seals like a head gasket, exhaust seal, intake seal, all the seals and everything, and just make her a tight runner again. That's about it. And I think, I don't know if I uploaded the other video, but all you do is give it a good wiggle. There she comes. And the direct ignition cassette is out. Now what I've been doing is taking all the screws and I've been putting some of them back in where they belong. I have a big huge pile of nuts or bolts and screws and junk on top of the desk there that goes to that car. So that ought to be fun and try and sort those out, get them back where they go. Okay. So there's that. So now comes the head cover that we spent so much time with the aircraft sealant on and all that stuff. I still have to upload that video, so the videos will be out of order. Let's go to the toolbox here. Oh, I need an extension as well for these, I forget. And of course the camera battery is almost dead, so I think before I start this I shall plug the camera in so you guys can get a better view. Be right back, guys. Okie dokie, guys. So got the air tool out, got a nice Craftsman ratchet here, and we just break them loose. And there's 16 of these, so I won't bore you with it. So I'll just go through and knock them all out, and then once I go to take the cover off, I'll bring you guys back. So let me set this down on top of the engine, and I'll get back with you guys. So. Okay, so we have all the bolts for the time cover done. Let us peel her up here. It should all come out. There we go. And only a little bit of gasket came with it. So let me set it back down, pull all these bolts out. When we flip it upside down, actually we'll just put it on our table, because we have to clean everything anyways and redo it. So we'll set it on our table. And both gaskets came with it, that's always nice. They're brand new. I'll show that to you in the other video. Once I upload it, I'm trying to figure out things that went wrong with the upload. So I gotta be careful with these rubber gaskets so they don't get miffed up. And I'll bring you in for a flyover. You can check it out. Alright gentlemen, I'm going to remove some of the ancillary things before I take the cylinder head off. Just some random stuff, you know, like sensors, There's a couple sensors. Here's the timing. We'll take care of that. If you're a Sawbite, you know all about the 13mm stuff. A lot of the stuff in the engine bay is 13mm. Should have got my ratchet out and my 13 socket, but you know, we'll see how bad the thermostat is in this engine. Probably get a new one of those too. Don't know how often the service was done on this car, but we're just going through and making her pretty again, you know, making her purr. Here's the balance shafts, like on the other videos we were talking about. That's the balance shaft spot inside the engine. We are not running balance shafts on this once we put it back together. Little spooge coming out of there. Should have got my ratchet out. Let me grab that. Yeah, I'll give you all a toolbox tour so you can see how I get to my tools so quickly. Another life hack, so to speak. So to speak. There we go, that's a lot quicker, eh? Should have done that in the first place. That's a long one day up. Screw this back in here. Screw this one back in here. Yeah. Huh. Looks almost brand new to me, but I don't know. They're cheap. I could buy another one. What else can we do here? That's the temp sensor. We should probably take that off as well. I'll try 19 to begin with. Might be. Oh, look at that. Came right out like nothing. Probably was leaking there. Don't need another one of those though. It's not broken. We'll just clean her up, put her back in. That worked amazing, guys. Okay, so the first thing we gotta do is spin her around top dead center and put the bolt for the harmonic balancer back on the front of the engine. And we just give her a spin. Oops, not like that. Must be on a compression stroke. There we go. Oop, unscrewing the bolt, so put that the other way, guys. See, I don't like that hip. You can hear that hissing noise. Don't really care for that hissing noise that's on the bottom of the engine. So I kind of want to get the pistons out and check the rings, see if that, because that sounds like just leaking past the rings or the valves, one of the two. And I'm just, to find top dead center, I'm just trying to find the little mark on the cams. They're right here, they'll be right here, and they'll line up with the little notches on the caps. A bit more to go. I should have took the spark plugs out to make it easier to turn. I wouldn't have threw my wrench on the floor. There we go, that's pretty close. Top dead center, the marks line up with the caps, and a good way to check that is all your lobes on your cams are pretty well, shouldn't be pushing down anything. Let's see. I mean, they are a little bit, but not much. They shouldn't really be pushing down too much on anything. I'll back it up just a touch. It's on top dead center now. If it's not, when we go to put it back together, we can just fix that. We'll just spin the engine around and do it well. We can do it with our machinist tools and get absolute top dead center. So I'm gonna just take out the tensioner and do some random things, and I'll be back with you guys. Alright guys, so I got it prepped up, ready to go. What else? What did we do here? Got a high pressure oil taken out. Oil pump is taken out. Timing chain tensioner is out. The two bolts that hold the head to the timing cover here, not the one on the top, but the front of the engine timing cover, those two bolts are out. Other random little shit, so that all that's left is to just loosen this bolt as it said in the instructions on the one timing cam chain or gear, and other than that I'm going to take this cover off so we can do it the right way, and then we'll take the head off. So I'm going to get to working on all these hundreds of bolts on here, use the air ratchet, and I'll get back to you when I'm going to pull the cover. So in a bit. Alright gentlemen, got all the bolts out of the timing cover on the front of the engine, not the top. Here we go. We'll give her a wrap. I always use a rubber or I use plastic. Rubber I don't use too much. Alrighty. Miss any? I didn't miss any. Give a couple little wrappies on this side. There we go. And that is the inside of a Saab timing system. Or whatever other engine car this engine was in. In the previous video, here's the tensioner for the balance chain. I machined that and plugged it. And if you want to watch that video, it is in my video list somewhere. I did that. Here's the gear for the balance chain. Just leave it. I'm going to leave all these things. I'll probably take off like this idler pulley. This is the balance shaft, and this is a balance shaft. We're not using those, but we will leave them screwed in. Well, let me see. I don't know, we'll delve deeper into this once we get the head off and check it out. All these plastic pieces can be updated though. This broken piece, this is from the tensioner for the balance chain. These plastic pieces, they tension. See, if I push this, I don't know if you can see. Let me try and get some light on this. I don't know. Here we go. Shine up on her. That's probably what we needed for the whole video so far. Oh, I usually unplug it because it's easier. There we go. Alright, we'll do a little aiming. Yeah. Okay. So all these plastic pieces in here, guys. This is a guide piece right here. The timing chain on this side comes down, goes through this way, and then goes down that way into the gear that's behind this gear. Actually, we can take this off for now. So the timing chain will come down, and of course it's loose right now because, you know, we're working on the engine. But if you look, the tensioner that goes in, that I took out of the head, tensions your timing chain just like this. You see how that gets tight, and it keeps it tight. And it was pretty far out, so I'll probably get a new chain and new plastics for it, and that's about it. But our goal is to get this cylinder head off here, check, see what's inside. And this is a bunch of easy stuff right now. I can't wait to dip this motor and get it all cleaned up. You see how pretty it looks. If I can get it clean enough, I might paint it. If not, then I won't. So I'm going to work on getting the cylinder head off, and I will catch back up with you guys when that's about to come off. So we got everything pretty well good all the way around. Let's get some bolts with our magnet. There's one. These are all the head bolts. Yes, sir. Got the chain in, and we have the cylinder head. Yay! One cylinder head. All good.